Alright, so the last 2 days we looked at integer exponents. Today we're looking at rational exponents, and rational means fraction. So we're looking at fractional exponents. Okay, so if I look at 4 to the 1/2, since 1/2 is a fraction, this is a fractional exponent. What happens when you have fractional exponents is you take your denominator of your fraction and you push it all the way to the front, and that becomes your index, or the type of root that you're taking. So this is the square root of 4. Your top number stays on top. Okay, so the bottom number gets pushed all the way forward, your denominator gets pushed all the way forward, your numerator stays on top. So the same thing with 8 to the 2/3. The 3 gets pushed all the way forwards, the 2 stays on top. Okay, kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at some actual examples. So if I'm given 125 to the 1/3, this 3 gets pushed all the way to the front, and it becomes the cube root. The 125 stays where it is, and the 1 gets pushed to the top. Okay, so let's actually figure out how to do that, because I'm going to guess that not everybody can do it in their head, right?
Well, and they're coming in late right now, they're about to late getting them back. Thank you.
Okay, so go ahead and turn on your calculators, and we're going to look at exactly how to do this on your calculator. You can write it down, yeah. You can write it down, yeah. Okay, so we're taking the cube root. So the first thing we're going to type in is the number 3. Okay.
Please dismiss the girls' basketball. Please dismiss the girls.
Okay, then the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our root symbol. And to get your root symbol, you hit your second button, the light blue button in the corner, and then you hit your caret key, the one that looks kind of like a triangle. Okay, and then since we're doing that for 125, we type in 125 and hit enter. 5. Okay, did you get 5?
So I got 5.
Okay. And you got 5? 5? Everybody got 5. Okay, good. If you didn't get 5, then let me know, because then I'll come over and show you how to do it. Okay, so if we get 5, and we still have this exponent out back, up top, okay? And 5 to the first then is 5. So the answer is just 5. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for part B. These are 2 different problems, so I want you to treat them like 2 different problems. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push the 6 out front, and I end up with the 6th root of 64. The 1 stays on top. Okay, then I'm also going to push the 2 forward, so I end up with the square root of 25, and the 1 stays out front. Now I heard Kalani tell me that the 6th root of 64 is 2, so I end up with 2, and I still have that 1. And Fawn told me that square root of 25 is 5, and I still have that 1. What's 2 to the first? What's 5 to the first? 5. What's 2 plus 5? 7. So you should get 7 when you're done simplifying. Alright, if I look at, check it out, 1A, 81 to the 1/4. What happens to this 4? Okay, gets pushed out front. So I end up with the 4th root of 81. Niles, what happens to this 1? Stays up here, right? Okay. So 4th root of 81 is 3 to the first. What's 3 to the first? Alright, Kai, you're going to walk me through the next one. Okay.
It's 1 always to the top.
No, we're going to do some where 1's not at the top in a minute. Alright, Kyle, so you're going to walk me through this one, okay? Okay. What do I do with this 2 on the denominator? Push it forward. Okay, so I get the square root of 121. What happens to this 1? Okay. Alright, Kyle, what happens to this 4? Push forward. 256. What happens to this 1? Stays up. Alright, so Kyle, what's the square root of 121? 11, okay, to the first. What's the fourth root of 256? Okay, so 4 to the first. So 11 to the first is, 4 to the first is, and 11 plus 4 is 15. Yay! Alright, Niles, you're gonna help me with this one, okay? 216, you can help me with the next one, Fawn. Alright, Niles, what happens to this 3? Okay. What happens to this 2? Goes on top. Alright, so Niles, what's the cube root of 216? Shut up, Fawn. Those are just beads. 6, okay, and this 2 stays out front. So what's 6 squared, Niles? 36. Perfect. So when there's a number out front, you still have to account for it, and so then you do that second. Okay, so fine. I know you are anxiously wanting to do this. So you're going to walk me through this one. What do we do with this 5? Push it forward, okay.
And then equals 2 equals 2, you put times that by 2 4.
2.
That equals 8. Wait. Equals 2, 4. Wait, 6.
Okay, so this is like 2 times 2.
4 times 2 will be 16.
16. Okay.
I'm really patient.
Yes. Alright, Kalani, you're up.
I don't know this.
You can do the fun ones. Okay? Okay. Now, this is what we usually end with, right? So we're never going to be working backwards. When you're doing this, we take our inside numbers and we divide them by our outside numbers. So, Kalani, what's 9 divided by 3? Okay, so that becomes x to the third. What's 3 divided by 3? So that becomes y to the 1. And you're done. See, we didn't know how to do it. That was it, yeah.
Wait.
I'm B, don't you multiply?
You take your inside numbers, you divide them by your outside number. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, B is a little different. Okay, so when you're looking at square roots, you're dividing. But somebody told me to multiply. Fawn, is that you that told me I had to multiply? Okay, so we're going to multiply. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1/2 is, oh, that's x to the 8, y to the 2. There we go. It helps if I put my numbers in. Okay, so we simplified this first part. What do we do with these 2 3s? Divide them. Okay, so 1. So I get x to the 8th, y squared, y to the first. But I have these like terms that I need to combine, right? 2 y's. Okay, so I have 2 y's here and 1 y here, so how many y's do I have total? 3. So x to the 8th, y cubed. That's it. And you're done. Woo! Okay, so you guys are working through 1 through 59. To be on pace to finish tomorrow, you need to get 1 through 30 done today. it is very doable to get all of them done today. So it's like almost impossible to not get 1 through 30 done in class. Because I had a lot of people finish. Well, we're going to finish tomorrow, but it just means you have to work your butt off tomorrow to get done, or you're going to have homework.
We already have homework.
So finish 1 through 30. Go!
We need to put 2 units. I'm not really on this.